He is mad. Welcome to
Just because you wear sunglasses inside doesn't mean you're mad.
Maybe you are mad. Welcome to the Div A, Div B podcast. It's two flags in a belt. What's it called?
You're the flag and you're the slots.
Two slots and a flag. Two belts and a flag.
Man.
No, that doesn't even make sense.
It does make sense.
First of all,
Two
you don't even
belts and
start.
one flag.
Vince
Flag
Arnaud,
day.
You're fired.
who's Italy
Don't show up next week, Mo.
defeated Belgium. And Matt Kirak, who
Yeah, we did.
was honking his horn down the 40 with Poland tying Germany.
Well, they do that. We should have won.
Oh, you guys win?
Yeah.
Nice.
You watch
Go
those?
Don't.
Okay.
What's this
They
hockey?
play during the day at work.
Okay, because
You can watch it on your smartphone.
Oh, yeah, because I can
2016.
work and be on my smartphone. I don't know who has...
Speaking of work,
if
let's
you're actually working, you should be able to watch.
you plant flowers.
You can plant flowers like peas. Somebody please check out his Instagram. Everybody should go check out his Instagram.
Home and Garden Network.
Flowers
Want some,
and
want some
beer.
wild roses? I got your hookup.
Unreal.
Let's talk about the week that was, Division A, Division B. I start with you, the man who was celebrating the tie over Germany, Matt Kirak.
He just said he wasn't celebrating it.
I think
I
you
didn't
are.
at all, but the Glads lose again.
I was there
I
for
wonder
that
who they
game.
lost to.
I'm not. That's why to Vince's team, obviously, but Lever threw 18 incompletions.
That he did.
Horrendous.
Not good.
2 interceptions.
Couple drop balls.
But then again, Stern also threw 16 incompletions.
most of them were towards me. Just having a hard time to connect. this
Albeit
year,
the Incredibles were a bit undermanned.
yes.
Misses some
They
players.
won on the last play, right? You guys?
Second last, yeah.
Second last.
Bomb to Papich.
Which was a great throw and great catch.
Yeah, probably his best throw of
I
the
would
game.
never go to you on a last play of the game.
Right.
But you know what's
So
you
it's
know
a
what-
smart move.
But you know what the issue is, though, Matty, is that
What?
their first play every game is deep ball to Papich or Jacob Peterson, and it's yet to been stopped by anyone. Of course, the first play this past Sunday was stopped.
We didn't go deep, though.
Yeah, he went to Papich first play.
He dropped it.
He dropped it.
He dropped it.
So
it wasn't
he
stopped.
stopped.
He dropped it.
He stopped himself.
Yeah.
yeah.
But again,
Mocha isms. Yeah.
at the end of the day,
That's right.
Thanks for wearing those.
no worries. The gutty victory by Incredibles definitely gives them
Gutty. Yeah, it was gutty.
Well, when you think about how
W's a W, boys.
What did you see, Vince?
I saw. I was impressed by their chemistry. Lever puts the ball exactly where it needs to be often. He'll miss easy throws, and his receivers won't bail him out on certain plays. But they have these plays with their trips right or trips left where they throw layers, and he throws the ball way before the receiver makes his break, and it often works for them. So they have good chemistry. It's just closing up when they're in the red zone. Because the one time they did was a freakish catch by I always forget his name. Holy crap! Their regular quarterback.
François
Frank
Lebeau.
LeBeau.
Frank. He just made an incredible catch. He basically went up, he tipped it down, and then tipped it back towards himself. He was in the back of the end zone. I jumped, it went above me. Papich jumps, it went above him, and he was able to get a couple fingers on there, came down with the ball. So they made it a game, and then they gave us 6 plays, I think, to drive the field. We ate it up, and then with 2 left, bombed the Papich.
Just want to let you know it's not what I meant. I meant in the rest of the
The
league.
rest of the week, actually.
Oh, sorry, dude.
We were done with your game.
Way to keep talking about yourself, Vince.
It's really greedy.
It's been a great play.
Well, I was impressed that the Legends kept up with Top Guns, but we've had this discussion before where when Corey Pecker goes into a game in which he feels his team has a chance to win,
He had good stats, though.
has nothing to do with what I'm about to say. He just
Good conversation, guys.
wow. It just feels like he's motivated to do better. You know what I mean? Like he's more into the game. He does better when when you can tell that he felt like he had a chance going into the game, like rather than when he's up against Finest, and you can kind of tell by his body language, it's like, oh, we're gonna catch a beating, and then he plays that way as well.
So essentially, he's playing down to the competition. Then.
Lightweight won, right? They won.
They beat Blue Chips.
Lightweight
Lightweight
blue
won.
chips.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
they
a joke
did.
of victory. But one game that caught my attention, guys, was the Kings Red Raider game. which ended up being a 6-point victory for the Kings.
Yep.
I think the key in this match was that Mike Roy,
Finally got back on top.
he
Or not
did,
on
but
top,
he threw 2 red zone INTs that
That's rough.
resulted in points going the other way
That's rough.
for the Kings.
That's
And
what it looked like in the stats, because I think he threw for almost 220 yards.
he had a good game.
Often when you throw for that many yards and you have 4 touchdowns and 2 picks, it's because you almost made it to the end zone, then you just couldn't punch it.
It means the picks happen at the worst possible
yeah,
time.
it means like you
It
fucked
is
up.
good that he bounced back after putting up 0 points.
Yeah.
And then going against a top tier team and putting up 25.
Yeah.
So good on him. But
Terry Tam and the 2.5 Dans got mashed up.
Smoked.
Terry Tam?
Does he play with them?
He
He
plays
does?
for 2.5. Plays for
Dabs.
Stockton.
Oh
Slap.
no, it's the other one.
Stockton
Sorry,
Slap.
you
He
play with
plays
them.
for him.
Kinda.
Were you there?
Terry Tam plays
I
on
was
your
playing
team,
at the
man.
same
Oh yeah, my mistake.
Yeah,
It's true.
Terry Tam plays
Yeah,
for your
play
team.
with-
What's wrong with
Sorry,
you?
guys. Speaking of Terry Tam,
Yeah, he plays on 2 teams.
He's
You
the one who
actually-
keep talking about his own team.
Do you
doesn't
actually
play
have
B?
something to say about Terry
he,
Tam
doesn't-
today?
he plays on with me.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Confusing.
Yeah, so Ambassador
Wait,
Zaquan
speaking
beat
of
2.5
Terry Tam-
Dans 46-20.
Funny thing is about Terry Tam, I kind of heard something funny today. Eagle told me that Terry Tam likes to eat his hot dogs, sausage apart from the bread. So he'll put all his condiments in the bread, like
Yeah.
relish, ketchup, cheese, whatever you want, onions, and then he'll take a bite of the bread and then a bite of the sausage, because he often likes
bizarre.
to just have some sausage alone without the bun.
Mo is similar.
Just saying. Eagle
Mo is
told me.
similar.
Mo just likes the sausage.
It's a thing that Terry has started.
That's where I was going with the piece.
I was less subtle.
Grip and Rip, big victory over Fun Boys. I think
Another
Fun
one.
Boys gave them their best run for their money, albeit though Grip and Rip came
saw
with some
that?
big. I saw that game. Prince with an 19 in the end of the game.
You saw the money run?
I saw plenty of runs in that game. I just think that right now they're clicking on all cylinders. I don't know who can stop them at this point in the year, guys. They've been playing some good football on both sides.
Well, we've praised them all year. They have a really good team, good receivers. JD made that team a bit like they were already a really good Div C team in the winter, and now with JD it makes them a really good Div B team. And if Vinny just keeps using his feet to buy time, it's a hard team to beat.
JD Chevalier in reference to what he's brought to the team on both sides
Yeah.
of football. All right, guys, looking ahead here. Yes.
Mo Khan,
Yes.
there's been things that have been bothering me,
Yes.
Go for it.
and I'd like to know the answers to them.
This is important.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
This
I'm
is
not-
important.
very
It sounds
important.
important to me.
It is important.
Yes.
So I'd like you to fill in the blanks, Mr. Vincenz
Oh,
Nardone.
I thought you were asking Mo.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
me.
no. Mo's not equipped for these questions.
You're not equipped, Mo.
Considering,
Not-
even though considering the first question I'm asking you is about Mo.
Okay.
Oh.
So you need to fill in the blanks, please. Mo Khan sleeps with a blank when he takes his afternoon nap.
I can tell you that answer.
No, I don't
With,
want to know your answer because that's
uh,
it's gonna be
With a 40-year-old prostitute.
ooh, 40-year-old.
It's cuddly.
Actually,
It is cuddly.
That's a good answer.
Raiders pillow.
Wait,
Well, then my next question.
she's a Raiders
Did he
pillow? Like
ask
it's,
you?
it's inflatable?
No, it's not an inflatable pillow.
It's got holes in on each corner.
He probably printed his flag stats, and then he cuddles with his flag stats.
As you were, Matt.
Yes, Matt, carry on.
Well, then my second question is actually
Yes.
about Vinny Galano.
Okay.
Now he wears a blank underneath his jersey.
He wears a blank underneath.
Is it a
his jersey.
40-year-old prostitute?
I don't think he wears anything under his jersey.
Well, that's not fun. Mo Khan?
Vinny Galano wears
Watch how unoriginal this answer is.
a sports bra.
And there we go.
What did
Same.
you? Was that the one you told me you knew the answer?
No,
to?
that's not it.
That's
Yeah,
not the one.
Mo Khan actually has his own question, but I'll save that for later.
Speaking of which, Mokan, if you needed to get a sports bra under your uniform, where can you get the uniform to wear over that sports bra?
Sportira, the official
Sportira,
sponsor,
Sportira.
and right behind Vinny
Good
Nardone's right
It's
shoulder.
barely a segue.
Sportira, the official sponsor of the podcast. Of course, now we're halfway through the
They also
spring
make sports
season.
bras.
They can.
They can, most likely than not. You get yourself your winter 2017 uniforms. You can order that now and get them ready for January 2017. Who's breathing that?
Monstars tied these guys, eh? We never even
We're not
said
talking
anything
about that
You
right now.
didn't wanna
Actually, we're
say
talking
anything about that, eh?
No, we're
Almost went under the radar there.
Your thoughts, Matty Kirak? I have my view.
I have nothing to say. Good for them, Monstars. They're stepping up. They beat Top Guns, tied us.
That's a very
Good
laissez-faire
for
answer.
them.
You know?
I'm
Just
not
to be
gi-
clear to viewers, us refers to all black everything.
All black.
All
everything.
black everything.
They
which-
should know by now.
Who are
Yeah.
the team that's quickly gone from on top of the best division to
Look,
way
in defense of
down.
ABE, I think they really
Punch you
miss
in the
Jordan McLaren. I mean, with his ability as a football player, taking away
Still
one side
have
of the football
guys. You
field.
still have the guys.
I know. Look, they're getting back most of their
Man.
guys now, right? But McLaren's a big cog to the whole piece right now and what he can bring to the
I think a
offense
part
and
of the
defense.
issue is Omar having a hard time adapting to the speed in Division A. Or Division 1. He's never been at that top of division in the past, and now he's kind of getting a little bit accustomed to the speed. Hopefully for them, speaking of All Black everything, he's gonna find his groove in that division and on that team fast
You would hope so, because there's 5 games left in the regular
because
season.
they need him.
Matty Kirak really bored by this conversation.
No, I'm pissed off as it is, so I'm not going to talk about it.
pissed.
Oh,
Remember
do
week
tell.
1 and 2
Now
and
I'm
3?
pissed.
They didn't have emotions
Now I'm
back
pissed.
then. Now
No,
I'm
we're
pissed.
ready.
You should have been
Oh,
pissed when you were
shit.
playing that game. You would have got a couple of sacks.
You got sacks?
Wow. Don't even start
No,
with
he
that.
didn't get sacks. Eh?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, wow.
There's video evidence that I got sacks, and they didn't get
video
Well, is there a
evidence.
correct call by
Watch.
the referee?
I'm
As
sorry?
I look on the score
watch out.
sheet,
Look at
Matt
his eyes.
Kirak, one
Donuts.
sack.
Oh, one.
One
Oh,
sack.
you got one.
It's probably a statistical error.
Probably still leads the league.
It was a pity of sack. I'll give one to Matty Kirak. Make him feel
Moving
better
on.
about himself. Look, Rainmakers collapse. The race for second right now, guys. Are they in trouble with 2 ugly losses to the 2 so-called best teams in Division
Can you
A?
just stop with that nonsense? 5 teams get in out of 6.
Yeah, but the way that they're losing, though.
They have 3 wins already.
Aside from that, they beat the 3 teams that they should beat. The
And
team
they
that
play
they
them
have to
again.
beat is the Finest or ABE.
In the playoffs. Now it doesn't matter. Nobody's in trouble.
I told you I was going to give them the 5 first games to get used to their new team. Now, like I will talk about this week 9 when they've played these 2 teams again, and to see what they've done against these two teams in their second game against them.
But
For
they're
now-
a fully
for now,
loaded
I'm still-
team, though. I mean, they have
Fully loaded, that's fine. There's been many teams in the past that are fully loaded and better than most teams they'll lose to. But it's what it is. It's chemistry. It's
I-
Ryan
Yes.
That's it.
having new players in
That's
the
it.
Pilons with
Exactly.
But
Rashdi.
do you think he's using them, the Pilon brothers and Roshni, in the right way on the offense? And
I
on
think it's
defense?
hard to find out how you should use them
Yeah,
or
but
how
he's-
you're able to use them yourself.
He's starting to, first of all. And secondly, in our game against them, All Black Everything versus Rainmakers, he actually had some fire. He got a little bit mad at the referee, which is what he's needed for the past 4 years.
The time clock issue that
The
happened.
time clock. I don't care what it is. He got amped up about it, and that's a step in the right direction for them.
Just
I
to be
think.
clear, is there any other kind of clock other than time clock? So I find it to be bizarre
That's a really
way to
good
refer to
question.
it.
That's an intelligent question.
Just point of clarity.
Speaking of Paul
Wind
LaPierre,
clock.
didn't you hear something?
Nice.
Yeah.
Good segue.
Speaking of Paul LaPierre, every Sunday morning, first thing every morning, every Sunday morning, first thing, where he goes right down to the water and he feeds the ducks. He
What
brings
type
a-
of ducks?
What?
What type of ducks?
Moving on. He breaks up like a couple pieces of bread. He puts them in a bag and then he goes down to the water and he just starts tossing bread into
Do
the
you
water.
know more than one kind of duck?
There are other ducks like the loon.
It's not like a clock, man.
Do you think there's loons in Montreal? Now that might sound really
Thank
stupid.
you.
For
Hey,
those of
mallard
us
is a
who
duck.
know ducks. You know ducks? Who knows ducks?
I'm on it.
Okay, you know what?
That's all I know about ducks. Mighty Ducks.
We'll move on to Mo Khan's question.
Yes, go ahead.
Shit.
I just want to show how unoriginal you will be again.
He's already told me the
I
answer. to your-
predicted
to
the
your-
answer.
All right, fair enough.
Pease Delarise
Yes.
and Simon Dagenet
Okay.
are like blank to me. You.
I'm
Not
like, what?
me.
Sorry? I'm curious about this.
Mo's question is
Right.
Pease Delarise and Simon Dagenet are like blank to me, meaning to Mo Khan.
To me.
Yes, to
Not
you.
to you.
No, not me.
Okay, I thought you were referring to you.
No, not me. You.
BFFs.
Ooh, is
It
that
was close.
close?
It was very close to what he said you were
I
going to
said
answer.
brothers. That's how
I was
predictable.
I was gonna say. I was gonna go with puppeteers to Mokan.
It's all relative.
Yeah.
So I win, right?
By the way, the
I don't think you win.
Ancona duck is a
I don't
type
think
of
you
duck,
win.
as
I don't
is
think you win.
Thank
an
you.
Australian call,
we're
an
talking
Aylesbury
about
duck, a
Canadian ducks,
Bally duck,
actually.
Call duck, Campbell duck, Danish duck, Duclair duck. Drew Duclair is a duck named after him.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
but are
Mo
they all? Can you find all of these ducks here? Montreal.
That's a different internet search.
There's,
Okay?
we have
I'm
multiple
just
ducks.
reading
in-
Wikipedia to you.
we have multiple ducks in Canada.
And my second question.
Yes.
We're
is to
still on your
Vince.
questions.
Yeah, well,
Obviously, we don't like your script, Mo.
yeah, clearly.
Of course.
I think
not.
next week there's going to be some changes. But anyway, the Ojea brothers,
Is this for me?
yeah, it's for you,
'Kay.
could beat up the Perry brothers with a
Tank.
blank
With a tank. You need a tank. I think you need a tank. I don't think you have a choice.
and a nuke.
No need for a nuke because then there's a lot of collateral damage. And I'm not in for all that, but definitely gonna need a tank.
Hey, ooh.
Hey,
You know what, Mo? I could ask you this question. What do
Hey,
you think?
oof.
Let's see how.
A spoon.
A spoon. Oh,
The worst things possible come out of your mouth.
That's spoon.
So the St. Lawrence Valley
Why?
bursts to life in
How
the
does
fall,
that even
as
pop
per
into your mind?
ducks.ca.
A spoon.
As many as 12 million migratory birds pass through, representing up to 50 different species of ducks.
Stop it. I
Oh,
moved
and
on
Mo
from the
knew-
ducks.
knows none of them. So, okay, we can go.
Why
on.
a spoon? Why a spoon, Mo? What's the logic behind that?
Simpsons reference.
Oh, sorry.
You can donate to ducks.ca. Just click the donate tab.
Okay, go, Mo. Move on. Ducks. See what you did with your ducks?
Look, we talk Anaheim Ducks, Oregon Ducks.
Division B, maybe.
Perhaps we talk Division B if you want. Oh, look at that. PC's got the amount of ducks.
I'd like pictures, please.
How many pages is that, PC?
Pages and pages.
How many
You're
pages?
still not moving on. Still stuck on ducks.
Can you just go to Division B, please? Conference A. What does it look like to you? Actually, that's the question for me.
Well, no. First 3 in and the last 3 out right now, guys. If you look at Conference A right now, Division B, what do you think right now what's going to happen with 6 teams separated by 2 points and 3 spots to be had?
I don't think it's moving much in Conference A, to be honest.
Why not?
I think the hierarchy is set. City, STL, Kings. I'd even put Noah Guard in there a little bit. Those are going to be the top 4. And in the bottom end, I don't see Casket Closures doing anything.
Right.
Darksiders might slip in, but I don't want to say that with Peas here, obviously. And
Well, hey.
Gladiators, you
big
know what?
win for them, though.
I'm done with
Mike
them.
Adon at quarterback.
Yeah, Mike Donald quarterback for them. Big win for them on the weekend against
You never
Cats
know.
Closers.
I think it's pretty well said. I think it's Conference B where there's going to be more fluctuation.
Vince, your thoughts?
I think we gotta keep in mind that the Preds. We haven't talked a lot about the Preds. They have one hell of a schedule. I mean, they have on their schedule so far. They've played No Regard, the Kings, Darkside, Grip and Rip, and LTL. So 3 of those teams are 4-1 right now, and they still have on deck Star City, Laval's Finest, Glads, and Casket Closer.
That's a crappy
That's a
schedule.
death
That's
row
like
of games.
death schedule.
That's a death
That's
schedule.
death row.
Well,
Good
they-
for you,
And
Jay
yours
Flo.
Finest is over here. Jay
They
Flo,
face the
chance to squeeze in.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to fight for it, real hard. Like
6 teams make the
6
playoffs.
teams per division.
12
Since no one can hear the question, Mo.
12
6 teams make the playoffs.
Yeah, 6 teams make the playoffs per division, so that's 12 in total. So James Flayani very confident in his team.
James is guaranteeing a playoff appearance this year. All right.
What I'm amazed about in the FPF media is how few people know how microphones work.
I just stopped talking altogether when that
Well,
happened.
you apparently know how they work, so
Yeah.
you didn't
Wow.
feel the need to test it.
I think you can count out lightweight because Simon Dagenet is their quarterback. So I think you could just count them right out.
Speaking of Simon Dagenet,
Speaking of Simon Dagenet.
don't we have a challenge to...
Oh, we have a challenge for Simon Dagenet.
Can you come over here, Simon, please?
Matt Kiroak is challenging.
Come over here,
Matt
Simon.
Kiroak is from this week forward going to challenge somebody in the league every week. This week he's going after Simon Dagenet.
And if they have to accept first,
So
the
for,
challenge?
for whatever wager you wish, he's challenging you to keep 0 interceptions for this week. Keep it down to
the
0
challenge is
interceptions.
that you cannot throw
It's
an
almost
interception,
impossible
which
for
is
Simon
almost
Dagenet.
impossible. Yeah,
The
almost
average is
done
4
it
picks a
once,
game.
right? You've
not
done it-
against Ambassadors of Quan, he won't.
He did
No,
this
no.
last week, but he was playing
our
blue
division.
chips, I think. Yeah, okay.
Okay,
so,
go on.
Okay,
What's the challenge?
for a minute.
No, you.
I picked the wager
Yeah, you
Right
wager
now,
whatever
though.
you wish to wager.
right now.
Right now. And
So
you have
it-
to accept right now.
It could be like he has to play his next game with no gloves or with
Well, I'll
backwards
accept it.
gloves.
I don't. Can I think of a wager for like after the show?
Okay, we could post it on Facebook if
No.
you'd like, but you're being
Okay,
Okay,
you'll
so
wear
have a
think
little
about it, think
case of
about
the
it, think about it,
LBS.
think about it.
You'll,
Put you on the
you'll
spot
wear a
there.
Little
lightweight
bitch
shirt
syndrome.
next week.
What'd
Matt,
you say?
you wear a lightweight shirt next week.
Oh shit!
Where?
For your Division 1 game?
podcast.
Oh,
my
for your
podcast?
podcast?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
and what
not
about
really
you?
A sweaty lightweight shirt that you won't have washed.
Yeah, yeah.
Marco
Perfect.
Masiocha shirt, maybe?
Perfect.
I s-
Perfect.
I'll provide you a
Wager's on.
shirt. So,
It's on. It's on. It's on.
Okay. He doesn't. Yeah,
Simon
when he
sweats.
does his Johnny Bravo
You
run.
think throwing that
A
many
good,
picks?
a good wager would have been
Are you kidding
that
me? He doesn't
in the
sweat.
huddle.
He sweats. After 3 picks, man, you start fucking sweating.
A good wager would have been that if he wins, in the huddle of your All Black Everything game, you need to unroll Marco's sleeves every time you go back to the huddle.
I'll do that.
I know you'll do it. That's why.
Marco's
Is that-
gonna
is that
yell.
what it is?
Marco's gonna yell
Be
on the field
amazing.
for sure.
Be so good.
Or I
Moving
have
on.
to can I scream something in every
Bo,
huddle?
read us something off your script, please.
Okay, we'll
Mark-
decide it off air, and I
No,
will-
it's a great wager. Everything's settled. It's on paper.
no. But what do I get if I win? That's the point.
Nothing.
Nothing, I guess.
Clyde.
This is horse.
Sucks. You should have lawyered up. You should have lawyered
What,
up.
You think I get the fact that Simo succeeds, that's going to be my gift? No.
Yeah.
We're gonna decide it off air.
You have to be a loser. Like
No.
So
I'm not
the
gonna
bet-
lose this
the
one,
bet
so-
is Simon Dajic cannot throw an INT in Division
zero,
B.
he has to keep
Division
down
B
zero.
for lightweight, he
So
cannot
if
throw.
he throws an
Wait,
INT,
yeah.
Has he
He-
not thrown an INT this
he
year?
has to
on
wear your
Division
jersey.
B?
One game he didn't, which was last game.
Yeah, blue chips, right?
Yeah, that's it. He's
Okay,
thrown
if-
2-1, 2-4, 7-4. Okay, let's go.
moving on.
All right. Well, it's games of the week, guys. We're not.
It's games of the week.
We're at
Well,
the end
before
of the
games
show.
of the week, I have some things to talk about
Jesus,
here.
I just said the games of the week.
Really, we're just gonna go through these things. All
I actually
day.
only heard one.
We're at the 21-minute mark here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I heard one rumor this week. That's the only one I've heard, and it's actually about Vince Nardone.
What?
Okay.
So I have to tell everybody.
Okay, go for it. I have one more rumor to share.
So, from what I heard, you can confirm if you'd like. You have one foot that is completely flat. The other foot has a incredibly large arch. Because of this, it screws up your balance. Over time, it's made your hands smaller and made you more shit. Is this true?
I've heard this too, actually. There's a paper on it from Harvard.
Vince, you can answer that question.
It's in. It's in.
You know what? You don't even have to confirm it. We know.
Yeah, we know. Games of the week.
Here we go.
As we have Laval's Finest taking off 2.5 Dans, where the 2.5 Dans are favorites by 3.5 points.
I will be there this week.
2.5 would have been more poetic, but Vegas has spoken.
I will be there this week.
Cool.
Does it add or?
You play for the dance in reference to you playing for the dance.
Yes, I will be playing for the dance.
Cool.
Does it add?
Breaking news.
Who
No,
are they playing?
3.5 points. Dance.
3.5 points for the dance.
I'm
Against
taking us.
Against who?
Laval's Finest.
Oh God!
Wow, that's.
Give me Laval's Finest, please.
MK.
Without Jordan.
I'm obviously not.
2.5 dance.
I always pick against the Dans. I don't know why. I always pick against the Dans.
Actually.
100% of the time I pick against, and then they always win. Always.
The next game to pick is between Montreal's Finest and Top Guns, where Montreal's Finest are favored by 13.5 massive
I'm
points.
down with that. Garrett Taylor had 3 picks 2 weeks ago, and he had 3 touchdowns last week. Now he's back to 3 picks.
Finest will win, but they're not by that much.
Top Gun's defense isn't really.
8 points they'll win by.
We asked them to step up last week, and they did this week.
Yeah.
Perry, I think Ryan had 2 picks or a pick.
Giolani was really happy with us. He was pissed at you
They
guys.
stepped up their game. Top Gun stepped up their game. They didn't win.
Yeah, he was pretty
unfortunately.
pissed.
They did win.
So, hey, I listened to that podcast,
Talking
man.
shit.
It had nothing to do with that. It was you talking shit about Italy.
No, I was talking about the Top Gun's defense. All right, next game.
Which, by the way, I love how Mo
Gio was
never
mad at
follows
him?
up a post when he's
Lanny
wrong.
was pissed at Matt.
No. I
I
talk to him every day.
Everybody's talking.
Kings
all the
take
time.
on Star City.
Yeah, I put MC by accident.
MC.
By 9.5, and Star City's favored by 9.5 points.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take Star City.
Vegas misspelled star with just the letter M.
Star City's favored by 9.5.
Yeah.
Give me Kings to cover that.
Oh, wow. Star
Hey.
City through and through.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah,
last
Matt Rene is going to run up the score on this game. Are you kidding?
No, he's not.
In the last game of the week, we have Monstars taking on Rainmakers. Rainmakers are 4.5 point favorites in this matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. Rainmakers.
Yeah. Rainmakers.
Monstars.
What an idiot. Oh my God, Mo.
Did you hear a rumor this week?
About Mo? No, it's for next week, that one.
Oh.
All right, gentlemen, what do you learn in today's show?
That next week's show is going to be amazing.
Good night, Berlin.
Ciao.